Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, my favorite Nola Baddie, and today we're gonna talk about something I have been avoiding for a little minute now because y'all asses take it too far. Y'all go too far. I was not trying to get this nigga a nickname because I like him. Okay, I gave him a nickname because his fucking name is too long. Cause ain't nobody want to talk about this fucking man all day. Listen, I don't mind y'all associating me with Mike, Mikael, okay, even Ghostface, stupid ass. But Jeepers motherfucking creepers, I do not want to be associated with him. Y'all think I'm ugly, just say that, okay? Because for me to be called his nickname I gave him is crazy. We are not a pair. We are not together. Okay? Let's clock that shit. Today, unfortunately, we will be talking about Jeepers motherfucking creepers, aka Jeep, big Jeep. You hear me? Not the little one. And yes, we're gonna talk about the second one. I talked about the first one already. Let y'all already know a little sneak peek of who Jeep was. You hear me? Who we know him as. And what I like about this movie from the first one is, you know, it was more of a horror. It was more of what the fuck Jeep is up to in this one. We know he like to eat, so what he about to do? Because you know in the first one, Jeep was showing his narrow behind. I mean, he literally showed it at the end of the movie. Just saying. But he definitely showed how wide of a fucking back he had in the first one. But the second one, Jeep is truly a wide back hole. In this movie, Jeep saw these churn as a all day buffet. Okay, and literally he stalked these motherfuckers all day. Okay, and it's crazy. His stalking skills was a 10 out of 10 in this fucking movie because he did his motherfucking due diligence. Okay, he did it in the first one, so you know you couldn't have been surprised in the second one. So basically in the second movie, we're introduced to a farmer and his sons, you know, doing farming shit, animal crossing type shit, keep the farm clean and nice, you hear me, up and tidy, whatever, right? And in the beginning, we get to see Jeep, you know, be childish as always. But this time, he took the shit too far because he sat there and was acting like a fucking scarecrow waiting for that little boy. First of all, Jeep, I didn't know you didn't have an age limit. I didn't know we was snatching kids. You know, people love to say kids and women off limits. Jeep said, bitch, if you got a pulse, you're on the menu. You're on the menu. Fuck your age. Fuck your gender. Okay, he's a non-binary ass eating ass nigga. Okay, he don't care. He sat down that fucking scarecrow thing and was chilling, watching his little boy. I said, Jeep, we leave the kids watching to Freddy. No. To be ugly, stalking people and eating them, please leave the churn alone. We don't do that. Leave that to Freddy. Yeah, we don't watch kids, Jeep. Obviously, you eat them, but we don't watch them. Okay? You listen, when he started getting kids involved on the menu, I said, wait, not the kiddie menu. Let's leave the kids off the menu, please, you know? But in the beginning of the movie, basically, we see the farmer's son, you know, doing his little daily farming chores. Jeep is over there waiting for him. The little boy realized the fake ass scarecrow, aka Jeep, ain't a fucking scarecrow because he got some nasty ass toenails. And sure enough, Jeep know he wrong for that. You knew you was gonna step out, bitch, and you couldn't clip them toes.
Bitch, you out of order.
You couldn't go get a pedicure. You couldn't get gel polish. I'm confused, Jeep. You couldn't stop at the nail place and get them toes done? Boy, please. That pissed me off because I said, Jeep, that's nasty. Why is your toes like that? Okay? Girl, Jeep ain't waste no time. Got the little boy. Snatched the little boy up. I say, damn, Jeep. Damn, you had his dad and his motherfucking brother right there. You could have left the boy and let him be a orphan or something. You had to snatch the little boy. That is a fucking snack compared to his daddy and his brother. This ain't even a dessert, bitch. This is the in-between the day type snack. Crackers. This ain't even a Lunchable. You could have left that little boy alone, Jeep. You know you wrong for that. You know you wrong for that. You go as far. I ain't like that part of the movie. I ain't gonna hold you. So, of course, he snatched up the little boy, bitch. Daddy is shook, okay? The daddy is shook because Jeep childish. Jeep knew he could fly, right? So, when he was dragging that little fucking boy, bitch, running, just for the daddy and the motherfucking brother to chase him, bitch, for him to decide, I had my fun playing with y'all, but I'm really about to get the fuck now with your little boy, and flew away. I said, Jeep, you go as far. You go as far. Because you toyed with them people. You had them people thinking they could catch you on feet. Knowing damn well you ain't no fucking runner. You know this. You know this. Girl, he was wrong for that. He really was wrong for that. When Jeep had him, it was over. It was over. I knew it. The daddy didn't know. The brother didn't know, but we knew. It was over. So the movie transitioned to a group of students that are leaving a game and they're on a bus. They're doing their little chanting. You know what I'm saying? I guess they won the game and them bitches is proud. They proud they won the game. First of all, how fucking far is your fucking school? Like, they was riding for a little minute and bitch, they was riding the whole motherfucking night. So god damn. At that point, y'all should have just caught a flight. I said, this must be some country ass school because ain't no fucking way. We not about to be riding on this hot ass bus with the windows down. Please. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I never did like riding on a bus with no air condition. I hated that. Talking about put the windows down. Excuse me? The fuck you bought this bus for? If you wasn't gonna have no air conditioning, we gotta use the motherfucking windows for air. And we gotta sit here and entertain ourselves because you ain't got no fucking music. Oh, girl, no. So the movie transitioned to the girls on the bus. Scott's girlfriend was telling her, her girls, yeah, he feeling some type of way, bitch, because he ain't play. And now he talking about he won't be left alone. The guys. I just said, bitch, is you a punk? Because what you mean you got to get left alone with the guys? We on the same fucking bus. Bitch, the niggas is there. I'm here, though. You clearly feeling some type of way. I'm supposed to be here to comfort you. And you won't be around niggas? Be who you are. Period, poo. Like, what? Girl, Scott would have been got kicked to the curb. Because, bitch, don't play with your mom. Play with Fisher Price. Don't play with me. Okay? He backed that mean mucking the fuck out of people. Because he mad because he ain't play. That sound like you need to practice. So you could get playtime, bitch. Got beef with everybody but the fucking coach. That's the nigga that put you in. So she running into her girls about her nigga being weird. And he is, right? Girl, as the fucking bus is rolling, bitch, the bus catch a flag. I said, oh, what's going on? Right? The teachers get out to check the motherfucking bus, bitch, to find out they didn't hit a fucking nail. They ain't hit a pothole. So the thing that was stuck in the tire was basically from Jeep. Jeep got these little fucking frigid things, bitch, that don't spin. Damn sure will cut your tire and cut your fucking hand. The teachers was just like, man, put that shit on the floor before you catch rabies or something. That shit weird. They got a fucking tooth on it. I said, bitch, Jeep is childish. Because what is he? Probably Chip Scarlock. Jeep a dentist now? The fuck the teeth come from? I said, you know what? I'm just done with Jeep. He over there doing arts and crafts with these people body parts. It's fucking crazy. While the teachers are fixing the flat, some of the white boys decided I'm gonna get a tan. Okay, cool. The girls decide they want go take a smoke break. First of all, y'all are in high school. What type of fucking stress y'all under to be smoking fucking cigarettes? The other boys decided to go use the restroom. What's so funny about this shit was when some of them was using the bathroom, Jeep is over here flying the fuck around. Because clearly Jeep did that shit on purpose. Jeep wanted them to stop. Because Jeep obviously, he didn't know what he wanted out the buffet yet when he all in the fucking bus. He had to get them bitches off the bus to see really what he want. If he in the mood for a 2-piece dark, 3-piece white with the breasts. Like, he trying to figure out what he want. You don't know if you want him old, you want him young, you want a boy, you want a girl type shit. It's like his last supper. So he got to make sure whatever's on his fucking table gonna be good. You get what I'm saying? The movie transitions to the farmer and his older son. The farmer is fucked up. He just lost his little boy. Jeep was basically doing his own DoorDash. Your baby boy is gone. They out there in the country, so they either smother that little boy, had a little gravy and rice with a little corn. He did something, but you ain't getting your boy back. I'm just saying. They grieving. They're grieving. They miss their little boy. Ain't coming back. We see the farmer, focus. He's on a hunt, bitch. He's on a mission. Bitch, if anybody head out for Jeep, bitch, it was the farmer, bitch. The farmer said, somebody get that bitch and beat her ass, okay? Jeep, bitch, you better count your fucking days. And he meant it, okay? That man was determined to find Jeep and fuck Jeep up, okay? Like, the farmer he got to get his lick back. The farmer is on his get back. I'm telling you. So the movie transitions back to the bus. I mean, it's damn near nighttime and they still going east. I said, Lord, please. I said, this shit is stupid. Scotty, old whiny bitch ass, talking to his old lady, telling her, I feel some type of way. I feel like Coach don't fuck with me because why he not putting me in a game? And, his old lady trying to be nice and be like devil's advocate. Like, I think he do fuck with you, I just feel like, what I'm saying? Everybody played their part. We won. Like, what's the issue? Scott, old bitch ass, had the audacity to say something. I must be the wrong color to be on the...
You done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me.
It was fucking white as Bluebell ice cream. Bitch, stop playing with me. What is you talking about? Did you just say you wish you was black so you could play football more?
Oh my God, you for real? No, you for fake. No, you for real.
Man, what the fuck? And you not getting no playtime ain't had nothing to do with your motherfucking skin color, bitch. It had to do with every bit of you being fucking sad, ho. Because I hope you didn't think 4 + 6 = 8, because you did not. So basically, Scott got some issues or feels some type of way towards DeAndre. Keep fucking with this boy. You keep telling him something. You've been telling him something all motherfucking day. Boy been minding his business, trying to take his little nap, sit in the seat, mind his fucking business, and you keep fucking with this boy. But one of the cheerleaders is sleeping, right? And she having like a fucking dream looking out at that cornfield. So I said, girl, what the fuck we looking at a cornfield for? What's going on? Bitch, why she see my boy Derry?
I don't want to cry.
They refuse to let a bitch grieve in peace. I'm trying to move on from this man death in the first movie, and you bitches keep breaking him up. In the dream, as the bus is still going, she saw the little boy, bitch, the one Jeep snatched up for a little midnight snack. Pointing to and screaming too. All of a sudden, the fucking movie cuts to Jeep, doing his 5K mile run to throw that motherfucking fidget to the fucking tire of the fucking bus. But be mindful, when you see Jeep throw the fidget, it's actually happening in real time, because once he throw it, she wakes up because the bus actually catches the flash. Now the bus breaks down again, bitch. The same motherfucking tire. Jeep had it out for that one tire in the back. I just Jeep, you couldn't do the front this time. And now they pulled off to the side again. Jeep was doing everything in his power to get these motherfuckers off the bus. The teachers get out, trying to see what's going on, see that the same tire didn't caught a flat. There's actually a car that comes up that drive past them, and I think like one of the teachers like, hey, look, can you call for help? Like we got students, we got to get back to the school, we got to reflect, send help. After they asked for help, the teachers went ahead and tried to assess the situation, see if they could put some emergency lights out, signal anybody to come help them with their tire. The bus driver realized that's that same motherfucking fidget that we saw earlier, but a different one. This time it had fucking dairy fucking tattoo on it. I said, Jeep.
I am disgusted.
Please. We're trying to get over to the fucking deaths and you're not helping. We're grieving. Fucking bus driver realized it's the same fucking shit again. Sis told the other teacher, hey, get everybody back on the bus. Some fuck shit is going on. I don't know what, but we need to get back on this fucking bus, right? Why are they talking? A scary movie is about to start off when they kill the black people first before they start killing everybody else. You know it. The coach, the black man over there putting the little flares out, to signal people on why Jeep decide I'm feeling a little One Piece dark spicy. And sure enough, snatched up the motherfucking coach. Jeep said, look, I've been watching you bitches all day. I'm hungry. I've been told the waiter what I wanted. I already put my order in. And my food still haven't came. So I'm going to pick it up.
I'm going to do that anyway. Because that's how I am.
When I knew Jeep didn't give a fuck. You used to be discreet about this shit. But you said, fuck it this time. That nigga said, it's my last day. I need to have this last supper before I clock out. Okay? And he wasn't playing no games. Once they saw that shit, everybody ran back to the bus. So instead of the teachers getting on a fucking bus with the students, they decide, you know what? Even though my coworker just magically disappeared in thin air while putting these flares down, I'm going to do the same.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Fucking Jeep snatched up the fucking bus driver bitch in the front. That's when the coach decided, hey, it's not a good idea to be out here. Let me go inside. He asked the students, like, did y'all see what the fuck I saw? Like, that bitch got snatched, huh?
Who?
Like, she was snatched up like she was a fucking Hot Pocket. Did y'all see that? The students like, I don't know if I should answer. Because I'm not trying to look delusional. The teacher like, bitch, you're not delusional. Did you see what I saw? And he was like, yeah, we saw what you saw. He like, all right, y'all stay on the bus. Bitch, Scotty or who ass decide he got beef and he ready to put the bitch on the grill. This is not the time, Scotty.
I need you to shut the hell up for the immediate future.
About him not getting enough playtime. I be damned, huh? 2 of my coworkers just got fucking snatched up and you want to tell me you got an issue with me, bitch? About you not getting playtime? I ain't about to go off on Scotty, bitch. Jeep said you doing too much talking.
This is what you're doing. This is what I want you to do.
Snatched that man up mid-conversation. I said, girl, Jeep is impatient, huh?
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Once Jeep got the teachers out the way, I knew it was over for them churn. I said, yeah. Yeah, he about to have fun with y'all. And sure enough, he did. Out the fucking movie, Jeep is torn with these churn to a point where he has them not wanting to leave the bus. In his mind, this is great. This is cool. He saw the bus as a container to keep you guys in until he's ready to come and pick you off. When they was on a bus, one of the students were able to get a hold of somebody on the radio, which was former man and his older son.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
And asked for help. Former man said, don't trip. Where you at? I'm on my way.
Bitch, bet. Motherfucker, bet.
Tell him don't go nowhere. Come outside. We ain't gonna jump him. Okay. Former man was on his way. He was on his way. He said, drop the location. I'm on my way. Baby, I said, Jeep, you just don't know, bitch. It really might be your last supper, bitch, because that former man ain't playing with you.
You gonna learn today.
And I tell you, the most freakiest shit Jeep has ever done, other than eat that man tongue last time in the first one, bitch, was when he literally watches them from the fucking window. And he's like sniffing, trying to see who the fuck is the scariest. He was sniffing that fucking window like he was sniffing the outside of a microwave. I said, sir, please stop. Then he had the audacity to lick the motherfucking window. I said, what the? This shit is crazy. Who the fuck licks the outside of a Popeye's box? Who do that? I said, Jeep, you got to stop.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
This freaky shit you got going on is kink. You got, stop it. Stop it. You too ugly to be doing all that. Girl, he had them churn fucking spooks. Them churn said, why is he licking the motherfucking window? I just said, that's a nasty bitch. Because that is a nasty ass window. And he's a nasty ass nigga. Like, that's how I'd look at it. Like, the whole fucking movie, Jeep was just toying with these fucking churn. Torn down, okay? Jeep had basically took the screws out the fucking bus on the back window. And they couldn't understand why, because they're thinking to themselves, oh my God, he's trying to break in. No. They realized that motherfucker was trying to keep you in here. He was trying to keep you in the small space. So he ain't had to chase you in the motherfucking field. Jeep was licking the motherfucking window. And he was just staring, bitch. Because after he fucking sniffed it and licked it, he realized one of you bitch smell really good. I thought them bitches had Dior on. Or her, Burberry. Bitch, buying number 9, bitch, the way he was like, you bitches smell good. Turn looking like, who smell good, Jeep? Who? Not me, huh? Baby, Jeep was in this bitch doing this. Like telling them, nah, not you. You smell good, but you ain't smelling that good. Make these churns so fucking childish and messy is that they really sat there and was moving out the way, bitch, as Jeep was like, nah, not you. Now, why y'all being messy? Like, not y'all moving out the way so he could really point out who the fuck he want. When Jeep got to that last person and said, and started, I said, oh, yeah, you're going to book on. He must like Pauline's. You know, Scotty is thinking, we got to get up this bus. First of all, Scotty, ain't nobody about to listen to your scary ass. I just said, Scotty, shut the fuck up. Because as you was bitching about not getting your playtime, our fucking teacher died because you won't distract this poor man. He would have heard fucking Jeep, or he would have probably saw Jeep had your bitch ass not wanted to fucking have beef with this man behind a fucking game. I just said, Scotty, shut the fuck up and go sit in that corner, please. And thank you. So Scotty is telling people like, we should leave. And everybody like, man, I don't know. Because I don't want to go out that bitch and get got. I don't know, Scotty. You tripping. Like, shit like that. So, bitch, when DeAndre was trying to tell Scotty, because Scotty was about to get in a tussle with Izzy. Izzy is one of the boys that they think is a punk. A bitch is trying to survive and you worried about gameplay. You worried about black people. You worried about gay people. What is the fucking problem? Scotty, worry about how the fuck you gonna make it, ho. Worry about if you gonna make it to the next game. That was my issue with Scotty. You worrying about everybody else and what the fuck they got going on, bitch. And we trying to get the fuck. And you worrying about the wrong fucking thing. So, DeAndre trying to de-escalate the situation because he like, look, Scott, we not trying to do all that right now, bro. And Scotty being a fucking Karen right now, talking about something, you get that hand off me or we gonna have another missing person. I said, this bitch is really racist. Like, Scotty was full-blown racist. I said, oh, yeah? Andre caught up to that. He was like, bitch, you want to call me something? Because please say. After everybody realized that Scotty was being a racist and basically saying, like, people that Jeep so-called wanted should get the fuck off the bus and everybody else should stay, they said, yeah, you're doing too much. Hang up on you, not in the fucking mood. And told him, since you won't be a racist and you won't dictate where the fuck people go and who the fuck should stay, you stay on this bitch and we gonna get the fuck off. Until the students left the bus and some stayed as everybody got off and everybody started walking on the highway because they're trying to get the fuck. Scotty decided since he couldn't get everybody on his side, he still wanted to talk to his girlfriend. No, like, you might like, yeah, like, you serious? Like, what we on? That's what we on? You with him now? Like, yeah. And the girl trying to explain to him, like, bitch, you're weird, too much going on. Like, come on now. And you being racist. Like, what? Being with a racist is crazy. And as them two fussing, bitch, they hear a little whoosh. Jeep then came back. Must have stopped at a gas station or something, bitch. And then decided to, swing on back. I'm just like, where does this nigga come from? When they realized this nigga came back, bitch, they all ran to that bus. And one of the students who decided to say, bitch, closed it and locked it. And they are literally shaking the bus. Like, rocking that bitch and pulling on the door. What the fuck? Help us. That nigga just looked. And I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. Like, he wanted them to get got before he got. So he never opened the fucking door. So them churn was like, I know you fucking lying, boy. When I get in them, I'll beat the fuck out you. Like, they was going off. They was going off on him because he wrong for that. He wrong for that for real. So when they realized, Jeep is getting a little closer and they ain't trying to let them on the bus, they got the fuck. So they ran in the field. And Jeep was like, you know what? I'm ready to pick something up. As everybody else is running, Jeep goes for Andre, of course. That's what he wanted, That's what he wanted. So, of course, when he see Andre running, he like, oh, yeah, let me get my little real quick, Bitch, and he tries to snatch Andre up, bitch. Andre tripped over a fucking rock. And God knows God is good all the time and saved him, okay? When Jeep realized he ain't snatch him up and he looked back, he was like, all right. You got that. Like, I'm gonna say the best for last. But trust, you will get dealt with. Okay? As Jeep looking out on the field like he looking at a menu, he sees Scotty stopping at a fucking tree and decides, you know what? I think I'm gonna do the chicken breast with a little broccoli. And sure enough, throw that fucking fidget bitch hit the back of Scotty arm. So when they hit the back of Scotty arm, bitch, he's stuck on the tree. Izzy, yeah, the one he tried to call a punk, and his girlfriend saw him screaming and hollering by the tree. They was trying to pull him off, but it wasn't working. Andre saw that Scotty was stuck, so he tried to help too and get him off the tree. When Jeep heard them screaming, he must have knew his food was ready, like it was a microwave. Oh, they're ready. But they finally get Scotty off the tree. He off the tree for like 2 seconds. Jeep snatched that motherfucker up. I said, God damn. I felt bad for Scotty, but then again, Scotty was doing all that bitching since the beginning. Fuck. He probably would have been bitching when that little boy died. Like, he was bitching all day. He was racist. Of course, I was going to be happy he gone. You shouldn't have said what the fuck you said. His girlfriend was hurt, bitch, screaming, hollering, yelling like she was at a black funeral. I said, girl, let it go. He was never the nigga for you, baby. Never. Okay, he ain't even like niggas. Like, one of the students that's a psychic, and she runs into the farmer man. So farmer man was like, Where y'all at? Where y'all at? You know, I've been riding around, you hear me? She like, man, we up the street, blase, blase, but I think everybody's like gone and stuff like that. So when she gets in the car, they go ahead and head to the bus site. Then the movie shifts back to Izzy, DeAndre, and Scotty girlfriend, and they finds a truck with keys inside of it. So they like, man, like, fuck it, like, we gotta get the fuck, we could go ahead and go by our business now and try to get help. When DeAndre tried to get in, the passenger side was broken, like he couldn't get in the car. Common sense would be go on the driver's side and get in, but this nigga decided, I'm gonna just get in the trunk of the bed, because he heard Jeep, and he heard and saw Jeep being on his way to that truck. But you'd have thought there was valet bitch and Jeep come and pick up his shit. No. I said, oh no, baby. Why would you sit in the trunk bed of the fucking truck? Like, bitch, I would have been inside the truck. That nigga would have to snatch me out that window. I'm about to make it easy for him. When Jeep got closer, Jeep literally was flying over Andre to snatch that nigga up. I said, that's what you get, bitch. Because you should have never did that dumbass shit. My boy, Izzy, he came through. He basically wrecked the car. Told Andre to hold on and flip that bitch. You hear me? Lord, if you're listening right now, you'll flip that motherfucker. We got to do something, because if not, Andre gone. So after that accident, Izzy was able to get the car. And DeAndre was unconscious. I don't know what Scotty girlfriend was. She was somewhere ruling. When DeAndre wakes up, he looks around and try to see where everybody at. Bitch, and the car explodes. But when the fucking car exploded, why the fuck Jeep popped up like he woke up out of his third dream? I said, what the fuck? I said, where this nigga come from? When Andre realized Jeep is still alive, bitch, his heart dropped to his ass. Okay, and I guess Jeep must have smelled that, because then all of a sudden he turned around and started fucking sniffing, bitch. I saw that. I said, yeah, Andre, you'll go home, back home, baby. Jeep decides to start getting to Andre. He sees that he only have one leg and one fucking arm, bitch. I'm thinking, Jeep, you might as well let that one piece dog go. It wasn't gonna feed you up anyway. You know what I'm saying? And Jeep decide, I'm thinking Jeep gonna crawl, you know, like how we would if our legs fucked up. Cause bitch, Jeep decide he wanna do the bunny hop, bitch, and start hopping to Andre. I said, oh, Andre, bitch, it's over. He is dedicated. And he was dedicated hopping with one leg and one motherfucking arm. Bitch, Jeep was hopping the fuck down. Silly rabbit, tricks for kids. Soon enough, when Jeep got close and he did that one little hop, got right on top of Andre. I said, oh, fuck, it's over for Andre. It's over. Because Jeep was still strong as fuck with one arm and one leg. I said, what the fuck? This nigga don't miss leg day, arm day. Soon enough, when Andre realized, but he couldn't fight that type of strength. Former man pull up in his, his little truck and harpoon Jeep ass right to the ground. I said, yeah, you do right, because he did snatch your baby boy up, bitch, and get him. In the movie, we basically see the former older son all grown up, the former still old, and basically they're charging people for videos and pictures of Jeep. Former man put Jeep on a wall like he was a flat screen TV. I mean, widescreen, 95-inch. Papa was sitting in that motherfucking chair watching Jeep, bitch, like he watching a football game on a Sunday night. Man was not playing with you, Jeep. Should have never played with that fucking man. Should have never played with that man in his turn. Because it's every 23 years, Jeep decides to wake the fuck up and feast. And I guess former man was like, not on my watch, bitch. Now I got breath in my body. And sure enough, he's riding the breath all the way to the end. What I thought was funny about the end of the movie is that, you got the former man waiting for Jeep to wake the fuck back up. Because if Jeep really do wake up, I need to know how that boss battle went, baby. Because that's a real boss battle, bitch. To be tussling with your old ass that old, and then he weak as fuck, that shit would have been a kiki. Okay, I still want to see the tussle between the former man, the former son. I don't give a fuck, the dog versus Jeep when he wakes the fuck up. I wanted to know that. I wanted to see how that shit was going to play out. I think this movie was really good. It was more focused on, us seeing Jeep, hunt, chase, and kill. So making sure that we was always on our toes. We didn't know who was going to die. The suspense. I feel like with Jeepers Creepers 2, it wasn't a lot of connections. Like, why you had to pick one girl, and see and know about Jeep because she was related to the little boy. Like, like type shit. Like, we got to start connecting each turn. Where is the racist beef come from? I think this is definitely a movie you should check out if you like horror, especially if you like the first Jeepers Creepers movie, because baby, after the first, I don't know what else to tell you. I hope you guys enjoy. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me in the comments which Jeepers Creepers movie is your favorite and which one is the scariest.